I know that was you, brother. What's good? What's good in the hood? I ain't know who that was, but let me bring my brother Ty in the building. Give me 1 second, Ty. I'm ready to go live. I'm live right now. So come on. Let's go. Retweet it out, bruh. Are y'all sharing it out? That's the link, Ty. Come on if you want to come on the feed. Where's my Puerto Rican families at? Come on, y'all, share it out while y'all can. If I'm wrong about anything, please check me. Ty, what up, Ty?
All right, man. Everything's good. How about yourself?
Man, I'm great going into this video, brother. It's funny how stuff just pop up and I be like, what do they be just ducking when I be trying to come to the cipher, bro?
But
Like,
I just finished watching your first one you did this morning. I was asleep, so I was watching it. I just finished watching it.
you like it? It's crazy,
Yeah.
brother.
Oh,
Listen.
and that good too. That was on.
Yeah, man. The brother from Central America.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, man. Yeah. I told you I can wing this, bro. Like, no, and it's not a subject that you can't bring up that I can rock with. I'm dead.
Right.
It was crazy. So we gonna have some fun, y'all. So I'm gonna set my X up, y'all. So bear with me. Y'all should. I'm gonna set my X up. We got Sway in the building. What up, Sway? Let's go, Sway. What up, bro?
What up? Nah, I was just reading your title. It's
No,
still
I'm gonna tell you why. It's funny, right? I just got off the phone with Krs One. He's in Boston, Baltimore. He's in Baltimore right now, right? So I just got off the phone with him, and he like, yo, he's oblivious to what's going on. I'm gonna be real with you. Hold on, I gotta type this thing in. 1 second. I gotta set my X up, y'all.
I'm trying to figure out are you talking about who was the first Spanish person to be known in hip hop, or is it just Latinos in general in hip hop?
We're gonna get into that. Hold on. I'm trying to type this thing in right because I gotta have this right. Because I want everybody to come on from everybody from X.
Just needing, I was well just asking that question.
Yeah, ask it again, brother. Say it again to him.
I was just asking if you know what I mean. Is this pertaining to who was the first Hispanic to be in hip hop, or is this pertaining to just hip hop in general with Latinos with Spanish?
Were you asking them that question?
Yeah, well, I'm asking anybody that would answer that question. I just want to know what is, you know, what I mean, what is it about? Like, because if we talked about the first Spanish Latino to come into hip hop and know who hip hop was, that's a big controversy because 3 people are trying to claim that right now on who the first Latino hip hop.
I know, but this is the crazy part, and you and I know, right? Seriously, you and I know we have, Bam Bada mutual, right? We all know Bam. So I just got off the phone with Brother Supreme too, and so hopefully Supreme could jump on the feed. But Supreme, I just got off the phone with him, right? And I just got off the phone with him, and he was like, "Yo," he said. He told me, look, somebody else. I'll get into that in a minute. But first, let me tell you what I did with Krs One, because everybody was attacking Krs One. And some of y'all probably don't even know what is going on. So bring me your foundational dead Americans to the cipher. Bring them to the cipher. Let me explain this to y'all. Y'all ready? Share it out. You ain't got to type nothing. Y'all ain't doing nothing. It's the evening time. So listen what Krs One said, right? Can't make this up.
Without specifically Puerto Rican, specific Cubans were here, Haitians were here, Dominican Republic was here, everybody was here. All of South America been in the Bronx, okay? But Puerto Ricans in particular sided with the black folk here, and the Jamaicans were coming in as well. And this group of Puerto Ricans, Jamaicans, and American blacks made hip hop. Not American blacks, not Puerto Rican, not Jamaican. All of them made the culture.
What time?
Today, people want to downplay the Latino role in hip hop. Yeah. They are so stupid. Yeah.
Really?
Hip hop would not have existed without specifically Puerto Rican. Specific Cubans were here, Haitians were here, Dominican Republic was here, everybody was here. All of South America been in the Bronx, okay? But Puerto Ricans in particular sided with the black folk here, and the Jamaicans were coming in as well. And this group of Puerto Ricans, Jamaicans, and American blacks made hip hop. Not American blacks, not Puerto Rican, not Jamaican. All of them made the culture.
So let me explain this to y'all, just in case y'all don't know. So some of y'all probably confused, right? Because Tariq Nasheed and Krs One didn't even know about the microphone check. I'm gonna be real. He ain't even know nothing about no microphone check. Krs One. He was oblivious when I called him on the phone. I said, "Yo, Chris, man, they coming at you." He said, "Who?" I said, "These people called Foundational Black Americans." He didn't even know who the hell a Foundational Black American was. I was so serious. This is weird. So I said, "What you going to do?" He said, "I'm going to do a lecture in Baltimore." I said, "Okay, so if y'all in Baltimore, find out what Krs One. He's in Baltimore, getting ready to do a lecture." So the crazy part is, as I'm sitting on the phone with him, I said, "Yo, I'm going to do a video on this, Chris." And he said, "All right." So the wild part is, if y'all can't see, and I'm gonna say his name, I'm not holding. Tariq Nasheed is creating so much division in this month. I don't even know if y'all catch this. He's not an expert, and yes, I'm going to say this, in not history, not in hip hop. I'm going to say this again. You can say I'm mentioning his name for a reason. He's not a historian from hip hop. He's not a historian from. I'd rather go to my brother Sway. Know probably more about hip hop than anything that Tariq Nasheed may know about hip hop. So you can send that one to the bank, because everybody's calling him an agent. I'm still not calling him an agent, but it's something. The division that this motherfucker is doing. It sounds fishy to me, brother. Sounds very fishy to me if y'all don't know how this works. So y'all can make this go viral, and I'll challenge any of them on any given Sunday. Because you know why, brother Sway? Because I speak hip hop. I speak hip hop. Let's go.
I don't speak Spanish, but I don't speak Japanese, but I speak French for y'all. Stand by my culture, proud, singing the praises loud.
I speak hip hop.
At the port, about people beginning and things that you can end up for. You can see your email, the guy that stop a photo of trouble, in Brooklyn, it's like a everybody's out of order, mama, papa,
That sound like Spanish to me, right?
Spanish, right? Si tienes mi respuesta, es un poco de hip, un poco de pop, es una bella mezcla, aunque para algunos chicos de hoy en día son los dos. Para muchos todavía es una forma de pensar. Hip hop, es orgullo, es el murmullo del barrio explícito. Es un negro revolucionario, es el rock, es el reggae y el jazz, es cultura de cultura, música de música.
I don't speak Swedish, but he speak hip. I don't speak Spanish, but he speak hip. I don't speak Japanese, but he speak hip. I don't speak French, but y'all he speak hip. I stand by my culture, proud, singing the praises loud. Junction, fait un connection, on parle hip-hop, la rue du bled détenté. On touche chez nous, on parle souris, ton souci, on parle slang, et ma grammaire est en souci. Connection, junction, fait un connection, on laisse prendre mon accent, je représente ma nation. Interpublie, je crache un fort africain, on s'en oui, des politiques et internes. I don't speak Swedish, but he speak hip. I don't speak Spanish, but he speak hip. I don't speak Japanese, but he speak hip. I don't speak French, but y'all he speak hip. I stand by my culture, proud, singing the praises loud. Flashes on the beatbox going, KRS is on the microphone flowing. We came here tonight to start showing hip-hop, in case you not knowing. Speaking it, living it, seeking it, giving it, I'm feeling it. Grandmaster Flash still spinning it, hipping it, popping it, flipping it, dropping it. Ain't no stopping it, Chris is winning it.
Anybody want it? Come on.
We not with it. Let me show you how global hip-hop can get. The topic is hip-hop and its ability to drop knowledge on top of kids. The topic is living positive. Murder in prison, that just ain't the prerogative. We got a living grown like a treetop. There's 5 countries here, but we speak hip-hop. I don't speak Swedish, but he speak hip-hop. I don't speak Spanish, but he speak hip-hop. I don't speak Japanese, but he speak hip-hop. I speak French, but y'all he speak hip. I stand by my culture, proud, singing the praises loud. I don't speak Swedish, but he
They ain't even catching the culture
I
yet.
don't speak Spanish, but he speak hip. I don't speak Japanese, but he speak hip. I don't speak French, but y'all he speak hip. I stand by my culture, proud, singing the praises loud.
So anybody want it? I need y'all to share it out. If you're on X, all these cats doing all these videos on it. Again, I don't know where my brother Sway went at, but we speak hip hop. Hold up, my brother Head Tech. Head Tech is messing my flow up. Hey, Head Tech.
What's going on?
Man, I'm on live. Great. I'm talking. No. I was just talking to Supreme. We was trying to get you on the feed, right? To talk about the Puerto Ricans and hip hop. So you can come to the feed. I just sent it to you. Supreme.
Cool. I'll check that link right now.
Yeah, come on the link because I just got off the phone with Krs One, right? So yeah. Krs One said Puerto Ricans need to step up for this, bro. For real. He said, Chris, I said they ain't even gonna run up on Krs One because Krs One will throw you. That nigga body you, dude. Like the FBA kind of come at Krs One. So he said, reach out. Krs One said, reach out to Fable. I was like, gotta get with Fable. But come on the feed for a minute. I think Supreme cool. Somewhere. All right, peace, heck. That's one of my other Puerto Rican brothers. Oh, we gonna have some fun. Y'all don't get it? I gotta go back on. Y'all don't get what I do, B. So let me go back on X. So we're gonna put it up here, y'all. Okay, so share it out. Give me 1 second. 1 second. Let's set this back up. Give me 1 second. What's up, Ty?
I mean, everything's good, bro. You said it's what time there now? I know y'all.
It's 6:39
in the morning.
Afternoon,
yeah. It's like 9:30, 9:40 here, a.m. That's why I miss you when you get on early in the morning there. It'd be like 3 o'clock in the morning here.
I know.
And sometimes I just be getting in from work. Like I get in like around 12:30, 1:45. And man, you know, when you first lay down, that first few hours of sleep is hardcore, man. It's like
I know.
I don't hear nothing.
I know. So let me explain this to y'all late comers. And again, I know some of y'all on this feed. itching like a motherfucker, right? So if you think I don't know hip hop, try to test me on my hip hopism. I told you I'm the fifth element of hip hop. I'm the fifth. So if you don't know what the fifth element of hip hop is, it's called knowledge. Knowledge. Tariq is a player raiser. Somebody stupid. He stole the ADOS movement and why rebranded it. Come on my feed, driver's seat. Damn, that's kind of crazy. I keep trying to tell y'all what these dudes do. I keep trying to tell y'all people will not get it until it's too late. I swear to God, bro. People would not get it. Everything they jump on like a hoe in heat. And if you think this is about hating, please come to the feed. I need y'all to if you really think this is about hating, right? Then you put us all in the same room together. If this is about hating, bro, rap. The crazy thing is, brother, with our people, this misinformation, and I never yet, there's people that's around me call Tariq Nasheed an agent. I never called him an agent. So how do you tell if a person is an agent or not? Because there's nothing factual that he's saying. So you can't grab people from one era of hip hop and not the other era of hip hop. Informant. Matter of fact, let me thank you for correcting me. She said informant.
Right.
So the crazy part is, how you going to have a Lord Jamal and just skip over Krs One, Africa Bambaataa, Curtis Blow? Nigga, I guarantee you, I wouldn't even waste my time to watch that, because I lived in the Bronx. I lived on Elder Avenue, y'all, for the record, at one time, but I'm from Philadelphia, born and raised.
I said I was up in Parchester.
You was in Parchester. Okay, so this is the crazy part, right? I grew up in Philadelphia with real hip hop, because Grandmaster Nell, Meek Mill's uncle, that's Grandmaster Nell, MC Caesar, Robbie B. This is artists, right? To give y'all the background. I didn't name myself the fifth element. It was given to me. The fifth element of hip hop was given to me. And Het Tech, if you're on the feed, brother, that's all you got to do is hit the link that's on the feed that I'm putting up right now. Give me 1 second. Hit that link right there. So growing up in Philadelphia, right? We know what hip hop was. We looked up at New York hip hop, right? And then I lived on Elder Avenue in the Bronx, around the corner from the birth of hip hop. So all the people that y'all cheerlead is from the Caribbean. Bam is, Flash is, who else? Cool Herc. Nigga, they from the Caribbean. So for some reason, I want to, and I hope y'all share this to Brother Tariq Nasheed, because I really want to know this thing about what is he trying to do. Peace, brother. I really want to know what this brother's trying to do by separating the people. I really want to know, because y'all love to send these videos out and tell other people to respond to it. Like I said, I just got off the phone with Krs One. If you're in Baltimore, go check out the lecture he's doing in Baltimore. And I said, yo, Chris, they doing about. He said, who? I said, somebody named an FBA, right? He said, who? I said, you didn't hear about the documentary called The Microphone Check? He said, no. He don't even know about the damn thing called But what happens, he gathering dumb people's money that y'all giving him and taking videos off of YouTube. Let me make this clear. I can pick through everything that he just showed you, besides the people that he paid $500 to do a damn sit down. So he's taking stuff, talk about secret stuff of hip hop. This is what he said. It wasn't nothing private or secret about anything in that microphone check at all. If you was a real researcher, you would research this information, right? And you can find everything that he said online on YouTube. Now, I'm going to share some things. Like I said, I know Bambaataa personally. Curtis Blow just texted me the other day. I was supposed to interview Curtis Blow. Krs One, I just got off the phone with Krs One. I know Bambaataa. I can tell you everything about this whole hip hop game if you really want to, but not what someone's telling me. I saw Bambaataa's mother freaking, how his damn storage of nothing but records in this mug. We used to have to move his records. So when you're talking about, you got some stuff in your background, brother. Hope it goes. Background, bro. So what's up, Marco? We got my Puerto Rican brother in the building. What up?
Peace.
Told you we got Zulus in the building all day. Y'all don't get it, but yet you're going to talk about the. I'm waiting for Het Tech to come on, man. And my brother, listen, my brother Marco going to share something with you, which he just shared with me. The craziest thing. How many of y'all know about Schomburg, Arthur Schomburg? And I'm gonna play it. I want him in hip hop. How many of y'all on his feed are familiar with Arthur Schomburg? Raise your hand. Let's make this one go viral.
Yes, sir.
We grabbing real people on this, not paid off people, and then you take a video and you edit the video up. Because I honestly, some of the stuff that even he said in that video, I'm like, I don't think them brothers said it that way. But then if you notice, if you watch any of his videos, he's always speaking on the subjects as if. And when you can pay attention to a person, the way they go, pay attention to people's bodies movement, G.
Right.
Study body language. When you spit it verbatim. You know the history. Like if I don't know something, I'm gonna call Marco. What's up, bro? You've been born and raised in the Bronx. He's Puerto Rican, right? Yo, Het Tech, what up? Yo, Bam, what up? Yo, Chris, what's up? So I don't know what this brother's agenda is, and I hope y'all tweet this out to him because I would love to hear from him. I don't play the little childish games to say, well, he's a tether, he's that. No, I don't play those games. I'm a grown man, and he's a grown man. Let's be realistic. So, brother, could you explain to them what Arthur Schomburg did?
No doubt. But before I even explain what Arthur, what the brother Purto Schomburg did, I just want to let it be known that in March 2nd of 1917 is when the United States gave the Puerto Rican a statutory citizenship, and they also made the Jones Act law to the Puerto Ricans. Okay, and this is what it was. Yes, the Jones Act law, and this is what it was. This is the reason why a lot of Puerto Ricans still to this day, you see them in New York too. They got the black flag. You ever seen the black Puerto Rican flag?
Yeah,
it's black and white. It's not. It's not what you call it, red, white, and blue. It's all black because they fighting for that Jones Act. Because what they did was they gave the statutory citizenship to the Puerto Ricans, right, to us. But what they did was, you can hear me?
Yeah, I'm loud. You loud and clear, bro.
Okay. So what they did was they put the Jones Act. What the Jones Act do is that any shipment that the Puerto Ricans get in Puerto Rico from any country, it's got to come into the United States first, then to Puerto Rico. So the Puerto Ricans are paying way more than any other island because of that Jones Act. Copy what I'm saying?
So what y'all should do is look up the Jones
So
Act.
not only that, but we are the only Latinos that have that citizenship. We're the first and the only ones, right, that got that citizenship. In other words, we don't need no green cards or nothing. So this is in 1917, right? March 2nd of 1917, this happened. So now we already were here. You know what I'm saying? So this is how Purto Schomburg come in. When he was a young man in Puerto Rico, he asked about his history. He's a dark-skinned Puerto Rican.
Yep.
Very dark-skinned. He's a black, you know what I'm saying? Or indigenous Puerto Rican, dark-skinned, right? So he has African roots in him, which I say that, but really, I feel like the whole human race have African traits in them because that's where the first human beings come from, and all race come from the African race. That's how I see it. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, do your research, you find out. But anyway, he was in Puerto Rico going to school when he was a young man, and he asked the teacher, he wanted to know about his history of his people, and the teacher told him he has no history. There's no history about his people. His people, like where he come from, there's no history. He didn't believe that because he already, he was an enlightened young man. So what he did was he came to New York at the age of 17. Then he went out to Africa and brought back mad stuff from Africa, like all kind of he put it this way. He started the Arthur Schomburg Museum in Harlem.
Yep.
All right now, and right now you can go there and find out about your history with your ancestors, with your family. You can find out, go there, and they'll go back in time. Like get your, I guess they do that DNA thing, and then they can go and tell you who your family. Like I found out that my family comes from my father's side from the Congo, Africa.
Woo.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's just from my father's side. So I found this out. So what I'm saying is real. You know what I'm saying? And this man was a Puerto Rican man. Dark-skinned Puerto Rican man that came here way before hip-hop. So for anybody to say that they want Puerto Ricans here or like make it seem like Puerto Ricans went down with hip-hop,
no, brother,
bullshit.
they didn't have nothing to do with hip-hop, brother. They ain't nothing to do with hip-hop because
right.
hip-hop back.
But I'm saying this, this is way before then. So what make people think that there weren't Puerto Ricans here already when in 1917 we got the citizenship, right? So obviously they were coming in. You know what I'm saying? The same way African Americans were here, whatever you want to call it. Boom, we were here too.
You follow me? But this is the only people that don't know who they are is the so-called black people in America. And once they don't even know that they Moors. They don't even know that they're Moors.
Right. But that's lack of identity. Just because
it's by design.
And this is what's going to happen. This is what's going to happen with hip hop. If people keep accepting the bullshit, what's going to happen with hip hop? The same thing that happened with our history. That now we have to do the research because they're not going to tell us the history. So they're going to fuck up hip hop so bad that our kids, grandkids, they're going to have to do the research to find out the truth.
Ain't that crazy?
We don't say the truth now.
Ain't that crazy? And this is what Karen just said about he's an informant. Tariq Nasheed is an informant.
Because that's called divide and conquer.
And that's what's
divide us.
Man, if I'm wrong, bring me all your FBA people to this cipher. All in one accord. Share this to all in one accord. Listen to me. Share this to all on one accord. One more time for y'all. All on one accord. Please share this to them. And any of them FBAs can come here. I understand what's going on, bro. If you even read the COINTELPRO, brother, it's insane, brother.
They don't know about that. They don't know about that. They don't know about that.
Krs One was laughing at this. This is the weird part. He was laughing at all of this. He was like, what the hell? What, who, what, when? The only people that don't know who they are, these people running around talking about, I'm a foundational black American. Nick, let me tell you something. I don't even want to go there. I was gonna say, I wish a nigga would try me. But anyway, if you think that they're that sharp, I must sit in the room with any of them and ask them, where do you get the information from?
Yeah, but so that's all. You know what you call that? You know what you call that, Sabir Bey? You know what you call that? That's lack of identity, bro. There's a lot of people with lack of identity. You know what I'm saying? And the lack of identity is when you speak about another, you know, when because I always said, you know, once again, when you look at anyone from Santo Domingo, right, you see where they come from. You see Puerto Ricans, you see where they come from. You know what I'm saying?
Listen,
you're gonna see where they come from, and ain't no way in the world, once again, that, you know, what people don't understand is that the Moors, right, been running shit from back then, and they've been in every corner of the world, bro.
Yep.
But you see, in history, they don't tell us that shit. They make us think that, right?
Why would they?
So we've been around the world before they were around.
We've been around the world, right? The weird part is I used to date a sister, and I think it was late 90s, and she was straight from Puerto Rico, straight like she got to Philadelphia. She didn't even speak English, bro. I'll be real with you.
Right.
Dark as hell.
Right.
Dark. And it was weird because we used to have this discussion because she didn't understand that black thing, right? When she came here. But she's dark, bro. When I tell you dark, she was dark. So we was having this discussion, and as she got older, she said, now I know what you was talking about. Because what happens, it's not being taught. So now I'm like, I don't call that brother an informant. Informant's going to tell on themselves. So y'all can stop typing and just come on the feed and beat me up because I got tough skin. So when you look at people, divide the people up and talk about what hip hop, if people was taught truly what hip hop is, we are not lacking identity. We know who are you? Come on the feed for a minute. If you say you know who you are, come on the feed for a minute. Come on the feed. Come on the feed. Just hit the link. We ain't got to do none of that. Hit the link.
That's like, you know, knowledge of self, man.
How we not rapping in Spanish? They did. Hold up.
Get that knowledge of self.
Hold up. Can we do that? See, this is the funny part because most black people, how many languages do black people speak?
Well, there's some that speak several.
No. I'm talking about here, born and raised in the United States. Let's go for a second.
And like I said, there's some that speak several, but there's a lot that don't. There's a lot that don't. They only speak the language that they learn here.
Thank you. So let me help them out for a second, bro. Because I know this is a fake page, but we're gonna help them out, okay?
Right.
We're gonna help them out. We're gonna help them out one more time. One more time. We're gonna help them out, all right? So come on the feed. You can go run tell your foundational black Americans.
Now listen, my experience with, even like I said before, my experience African Americans here, right, was considered an African American, right? My experience with them is that I've met African American that speak fucking Japanese and Chinese and all that shit.
True.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
but now I understand where you're coming from, because the thing is that poverty brought us to stay in the hood and think that that's the only world we can live in. Because there's a lot of people I know here in the Bronx, bro, that really hasn't gone nowhere, bro. They live in the hood and they stay in the hood. They don't
and
go
that's
out the hood.
where
Like they
the
won't go to other states or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
or
Like they
other
won't
countries.
visit the states or other countries, right? You
And
know what I'm
that's
saying?
the key. And like this same dude is making these pages. I wish he would just come on the feed. I wish all of y'all just come on the feed. I can't put the link up here for y'all. So the crazy part is, brother Tariq, oh hey, this brother, he's in China. He's learning it. And it's crazy that we weren't taught this when we were younger. You know, when I was over in Spain, Yasim's children spoke Spanish fluently. I was embarrassed. I was like, nigga, I missed my flight, right? And she snatched the phone from me, because when you overseas, they speak in Spanish if you're over there, right? She flew with that. I felt embarrassed as a grown man that I didn't know that language. But we have to fight for this. We have to fight for this. So you do have some of our people who has been privileged to actually study these languages when they were young. But you're not even speaking English. Somebody said English is our language. No, it's not. English, you're not an English person. Go to England and talk to a person from England.
Right.
And ask, are you speaking English? Have you ever been to England before?
That is true.
I'm from South Africa, baby, but I live in LA. I'm from South
Philly. Check this out, Sabir. It's the same thing with the Latin community. Let's say, like, you know, Puerto Ricans, Dominicans, and so on, Mexicans, and whatever. You know, the Latin community, right? Spain is the proper Spanish to them.
Bam.
Our Spanish is not the proper Spanish.
They told me that.
So it's the same thing with England. You know what I'm saying? They feel they got, you know, that's the proper, you know.
And that's the crazy part. They said that when I was over there. So we speak a thing called really it's German, to tell y'all the truth. It's really German if y'all really study it. But the crazy part again, where are you from? I'm from my mother's womb. Let me make this clear. So he asked me where I'm from. So to make it clear, I'm from my mother's womb, but I was raised in a house with a mother and a father. You know how people say they was raised in the church? No, you weren't raised in the church. You was raised in a house with a mother and a father. And you were, where am I from? I'm from my mother's womb. I know that's hard for y'all to digest it. So y'all doing a lot of typing. Languages evolve. So if you want to come on the feed, come on the feed. If it evolves, then don't get mad because somebody called you a nigga then.
Yeah, but you know
no, seriously. I'm from South Philly, baby. Y'all keep asking me where I was raised at. I was raised in South Philadelphia. I'm from the Deuce, 22nd and Catherine, but live in Cali. And I've been doing this for a very long time. Just subscribe to my YouTube channel. Okay, subscribe to the YouTube channel. You'll get a lot of that. Okay, so I'm going to play something for y'all, okay? And if you keep typing, it don't come on the feed because I know who you are. I'm going to get rid of you. So let me introduce y'all to Arthur Schomburg. Okay? Hit the link.
Did you know one of the most influential curators of Black history was Puerto Rican? His name is Arturo Schomburg, and his work helped create the blueprint of modern Black studies. Arturo Alfonso Schomburg was born on January 24th, 1874 in San Juan, Puerto Rico. He moved to New York City at 17 and shortly after became a Freemason. During his first few years in the city, Schomburg worked closely with revolutionary Cuban and Puerto Rican independence groups. He surrounded himself with Afro-Boricuas and Afro-Cubans, and also became invested in Black American culture. Schomburg's life became about rewriting the history of Afro descendants. He wrote about the experiences of Black folks at home and abroad, and dedicated himself to collecting, documenting, and archiving books, art, and other published work across the diaspora. In 1911, he co-founded the Negro Society for Historical Research and eventually served as the president of the American Negro Academy. Schomburg became one of the most prominent figures of the Harlem Renaissance, working with people like W.E.B. Du Bois, Zora Neale Hurston, and Langston Hughes. By 1926, Schomburg had collected thousands of books, documents, and manuscripts important to Black history, and sold his collection to the New York Public Library. He went on to curate the groundbreaking Negro collection at Tennessee's Fisk University and curated NYPL's Schomburg collection of Negro literature and art in Harlem until he died in 1938. This collection later became Harlem Schomburg's Center
Yes,
for
we are.
Research in Black Culture. While he may not be written about in all of our history books, Arturo Schomburg is one of the fathers of Black history, and he was Afro-Latino.
Wow.
Hi, I'm Janelle Martinez. I'm an entrepreneur and multimedia journalist. I am the creator of Ain't I Latina, a website that highlights and
Latina?
celebrates Afro-Latinas.
That's right.
My family is
Wow.
from Honduras. We are Garifuna. What I think is meaningful about Arturo Schomburg and his work is that it was about global Blackness. We're all connected through that identity.
That's right.
And for me, that really helped to structure
You heard?
my view on Afro-Latinidad and transnational Blackness.
Damn, dude. Do you understand? And you're right. But this is what people don't understand about the culture. Let me explain to y'all what culture is. There is no Black culture. There's no Black culture. Give me what Black food is. Do you know that paella, y'all thought it was a Spanish meal? It's actually a Moorish dish. Paella, look it up. Paella is a Moorish dish. Paella. Punch in paella in Moorish and watch what you see. Paella in Moorish. But the crazy part is the culture. That's cultural food. What is cultural food for Black people? I wait. What's cultural
Chicken?
food for people? So
It's soul food. Soul food.
we can go there all day long with the Caribbean, baby. We
Soul
can go
food.
all day long if I want to, baby. Well, let's go there.
I mean, but that's the label they give. They say it's soul food, and you know how it is.
Y'all don't want truth. If you don't want the truth,
But-
y'all like
but-
the gossip.
But we always got to go back. We always got to go back to the motherland, bro, to our ancestries
That's true.
to
Does
find
hip-hop-
out.
No, it does
So that's
not.
what-
There is no Black culture, hip hop history, or come on my feed. For me. Any of you hip hop heads, come on my feed. Come on my feed. Don't keep typing. I'm giving y'all the time to come on the feed. Let me put my link.
Remember,
Hold up. Hold up. Go ahead. What'd you say, Brother Supreme?
I was saying that you know that the food in the motherland, right? The food in the kingdom land, like I like to say, it's not the same as here.
It's
Everything
not.
that grows out there doesn't grow here. So
No.
obviously the diet is different.
And this is why we die in. See, this is even the word in and of itself. It's not pun and playing on words. When you say diet, it's something that's dying in you.
Right.
This is why we have the highest rate of diabetes, the highest rate in heart disease, right?
Exactly.
Cancer, all of it that we have, right? Because we're eating food that is not natural to us. We're eating everybody else's food and don't even realize what is our food. So, Black, you can bring anybody who you think. Bring the FBA. Bring me whoever did the dude that did the microphone check. Share this out. I'm on X, y'all. Real Sabir Bay. Real Sabir Bay on X. Bring me them and tell me what is Black culture. What is Black culture? Harlem Shows is a Tariq Nasheed disciple. Harlem, who is that? I don't know who that is. No mind her. Hey, she can come on the feed. I don't give a damn who she is. I don't give a damn who she is.
Be nice a bit.
Huh?
I said, be nice.
Listen, bruh, like gloves is off with anybody, bruh. Gloves is off with anybody. I've been doing this long before there was a Tariq Nasheed. You think I would just name the fifth element of hip hop? Do you know what the fifth element of hip hop is? Do they even know? It's knowledge, B. So if you are FBA, Tariq Nasheed don't show you nothing. He tells you and you fall for like a sucker. So I'm going to give y'all time to go share this out while we give y'all a tribute. Let's go. Share it out to him. I ain't running.
It's your boy DJ Grandmaster Blast. If this
Share it.
I gotta let you know, there's no way possible I could have made this album without acknowledging one of the elements of hip hop program.
Let's go. Let's go. You got time to share it out, sis. Let's go.
Be boys rock the world. Be girls, they don't stop. So So listen to Super Nat when I bust on the track. I'ma give you some real hip hop. We're gonna talk about the masters of the dance, the ones that put you in the trance. Come on, you want the dance floor and give you more, tell you what they're so advanced. Cause you never see styles like these. Even got B-boys on the siege. They bring the crowd straight to their knees. Warriors dance floors under siege. All you need is agility and a little speed. B-boys now should form their own league. Super Nat, this is another heat rock. Fill 'em with flash on the beatbox. Spring Mill. Yo, please got a real flow. Get on the dance floor, bust with your Broncos. Hey, you gotta do a little footwork. This is for the real B-boy network. Yeah, put your mind at ease. You got to be tossy when you freeze.
Whoever, bring them.
Move to make them
Bring 'em.
nice.
Bring it over here.
Every flow is precise.
Bring it.
Hey, from handskills to windmills. 6
Stop typing, cowards, and jump on the feed.
They got a real rap. Hey, this is the cat for the Super Nat. And if I could, I would try to fly hollow back. A scorpion, a head and a halo. Yeah, for all the cats out there that don't know. And get on the mic if you want to try me. Kill them with a 1990. Windmill.
Who did the windmill, bro?
Party people, get funky, funky. Yeah, say the hip hop don't stop. It's Super Nat on the track.
2011.
Right now, we'll bring that back to the days of old. Bring crazy Lakers on the dance floor. Way that he rock, people give him much more. Mr. Wiggles, then Mr. Wade. To be a B-boy, yo, you must be brave. Rest in peace, Mr. Frosty Freeze. I hope in heaven that you're so at ease. Hey, do it for rock steady. The way that you did it, you were so committed. New York City breakers, they were so live. LA breakers changed the whole vibe. Air Force Two took it to another level. Super Nat hip hop rebel. Bring you.
Hey, they in their feelings right about now, bro. I told you, if you play with me, right, I'm gonna bring it. Right? Give me 1 second. So if you look up, did y'all look it up yet? Did you look it up? Paella? Look up Morris Paella. So somebody said we don't know why blacks don't have culture, because the culture, or well, culture is different. Let me explain this to y'all. I'm from Philadelphia, born and raised on the playground where I spent most of my days. So are you connected? Yes, I just got off the phone with Krs One. He's in Baltimore right now. I literally just got off the phone with Krs One, literally, before I did this video. And I told Krs One I was getting ready to do a video about this. So Krs One said Puerto Ricans need to step up, because he was asking me who was FBA. Like, he was asking me what is microphone check. So I was telling him that I was going to do a video to respond to all of it, because I don't have to speak for another man. Yes, I'm very close with Bambaataa, Curtis Blow, you name it. I'm very close with all of them. Krs One too, right? So after 500 years, we can't have our culture. No, there is no culture. Come on the feed for a minute, family. Come on the feed. I don't bite. We can talk. Let's have, the only way we're going to get this out if we talk. So
it's each one teach one.
That's what this is about. But that's not what the foundational Black Americans do. They don't teach. They just follow a person that don't even realize the person don't even know what the hell they talking about. So let me explain to y'all what culture is, just in case. I need y'all to start looking these things up. Yes, I'm gonna give you the link. Here it is right here, family. So when you have a cult, hip-hop has its own culture. Hip-hop has its own culture. What is culture? You take a cult and you cultivate the cult, and it becomes a culture. Did that make sense? You take a cult, a group of believing in one thing, and you cultivate the cult. In
Procreation.
In Catholicism, right? All the priests do what? They wear the same thing. In Islam too, right? Okay, same thing, right? So when you take that coat, and you also can adopt someone else's culture, if that makes sense. So let's say, for instance, I'm Moor, right? And I go to another country or whatever, Puerto Rico. Let's just say Puerto Rico, whatever, right? And I stay in Puerto Rico, even though Puerto Rico is called Boricans, the Borincans from Borican. It's still us. Puerto Rico was the port of the richest. Okay, so if I stay in any country, I would adopt the culture of the particular country. That's culture. So, what is black culture? What is black food? How is it so hard for educated people to catch this?
So, hey, if I may say something real quickly, Puerto
Sure.
Ricans, since almost 200 years ago, are U.S. citizens.
We
Since
got a
they're
brother
born,
on the phone. He's on the phone. Marco, that brother Marco, he's Puerto Rican.
1917. 1917.
Yeah, let's not confuse me. I'm Costa Rican, which is a country
I'm talking
to
about the
the
brother
east.
here. It's a brother right here that's from Puerto Rico. So
De Puerto Rico.
That's what
Boricua. Yo soy Tico.
Yeah.
So don't confuse me with Puerto Rico. I'm a country towards the east in Central America, Costa Rica. Every single time when I say I'm from Costa Rica, North Americans tell me, "Oh, you're from Puerto Rico." No, I'm not Boricua. I'm Tico. It's a difference. But the point being here, Puerto Ricans, since they're born, they're U.S. citizens. Therefore, their contributions and their work as hip hop is part of this whole culture that emanated of Anglo-speaking hip hop. Of course, after the Anglo-speaking hip hop had more exposition, then you have the Spanish-speaking hip hop or the French-speaking hip hop that emanates from that, and that's a different whole world. But if I go through Caribbean music, hell, I could go from bachata. I could go for the cadence, the chutney music, the dancehall, the calypso, the zumbi, etc.
But this is
And
the thing.
that's
Go
crazy
ahead, bro,
they say
Marco.
that. That's crazy they say that because do you know where bachata comes from?
Bachata originally was a sound that originated in the halls of the United States, then by Latin Americans and by Caribbeans, and then migrated back towards Latin America.
Right. So bachata comes from Puerto Rico.
Yeah.
And then but the look, bachata comes from Puerto Rico, but the Dominicans took it and they made it more than what it is. Now they holding it down. The same way that people don't know salsa comes from Cuba. And the Puerto Ricans took salsa and made it what it is. And now they hold it down because they perfected it to the sound that they came up with. The same way with bachata. You know what I'm saying? Like bachata comes from Puerto Rico, but the Dominicans perfected it to now they got a great sound with it. And, you know what I mean? They got it where
it's like Calypso was originated in Guyanas, but migrated towards Venezuela, Colombia, somewhat Brazil, and currently one person that's considered the king of Calypso is a Afro descendancy born in Costa Rica, Walter Ferguson.
Okay.
And this is the thing. Let me explain this to y'all. And this is what people don't understand. It still go back to Africa. So if you don't know anything about hip hop, I want you to do me a favor, people. You don't have to believe Sabir Bey or nothing. Look up the Wolof, WOLOF. I'm going to give this to y'all. WOLOF. Right? Give me 1 second. I want y'all to Google it. So the word Wolof means hip. When you're hip, you hop. It means to open one's eye. So let me explain to y'all what hip hop truly is. Right? Hip hop is everything that we do every day. If you hip to something, you hop out on what you know. That's hip hop. That's hip hop. This is why even with Krs One would say rap is something we do and hip hop is something that we live. So hip hop has its own culture. People getting into who's the person, who did this and who did that and who did this. It's a culture. You adapt to people's culture. But if you, Brother Marco told me in the Bronx, right? Yeah, look up the Wolof. I don't care which way. I just told you it's Africa. It's Africa, right? That's where it comes from. The Wolof. Go look it up. I know your teacher don't tell you this, but he never show you nothing anyway. He never showed you. So you should go get him. So Once you're hip to something, you hop out on what you know. That's what hip hop is about. So with the knowledge, if you hip, you hop. That's what this is about. You hip to the James Brown, yeah, I'm gonna go hop and go get it. You hip to what's happening. This is what hip hop was about. So what happened? You allow people to come in, right, who don't know history and tell you something different, right? So I'm gonna share something with you. You probably never even saw this before, Marco. I did this in 2011.
You see?
You see, I'm gonna play the video. Watch this. Most of y'all probably never even saw this before. Watch this. I'm gonna play it for you, bro. You think I don't know what the hell I be doing? Give me 1 second. You might have never saw this before, but I never put it out to nobody. Bear with me. Oh, it's a whole lot to me, big. Give me 1 second. And it's a reason why I didn't put it out, because, you know, clearances and stuff like that. But I want you to see something, brother. I'm gonna introduce y'all to something, okay? Just for the second. Let me take y'all back, okay? Give me 1 minute. I'm gonna help him out, bro. Now this is I'm gonna give you the layout first. This is Krs One, and y'all know my brother Gano Grills. Gano Grills used to be, I think he played in, I forgot the movie he played in. It was a TV series about being in prison. You know Gano Grills, right? So let me introduce y'all to this way before all of this. And you think that they didn't see this floating around on social media? Let's go. Somebody got to mute your mic. Got to mute your mics for a second. Oh, did I say 2012 or 2024? That says 2012, right? So it came out 2011. Did I say Severe Bay Productions up there?
25 pioneers.
Who's that?
25 guests. Who are the 25 guests? Forget pioneers. Who are the 25 influential hip hoppers that need to be at this dinner to finally get out?
Really? You didn't know about this?
Who is that?
I got the video. I got the whole DVD. I got the whole damn DVD, bro. This is the whole video. Oh, but they just overlooked it.
We didn't even know who we were.
This was in Brooklyn.
You know, and then this music came around and started spreading messages about things. And next thing you know, we had an identity of our own. We had a, you know, style of our own, a sound of our own.
So if it was about money, I could put this up.
And just a vibe that just welcomed each other from wherever we were. You know, I mean, violence had to be on the decline. You know, and then all of a sudden, just madness.
Put no Tariq in 2011, 2012. Let's give credit for the oldest university in the world is by a woman. She was a Moor. El Cataween.
You haven't talked to Africa been about a Cool Hurt, Krs One, or somebody, a Busy Bee.
That's
no way in hell that you can actually have, you know what I mean, hip hop museum. So, I mean, we got to protect our own culture.
What did I mean by that, bro? That says 2011 at the bottom, not 2024. So what did I mean by that? We have to protect the culture. So the culture is hip hop. Hip hop has its own culture. I know some of y'all hurt because you're not used to these niggas that's telling y'all stuff, but talk to a real person that knows hip hop. Talk to somebody that knows hip hop and see if they want to sit in the room with me.
Yo, can I say something?
Sure. Somebody got Derek Coleman said, I'm Puerto Rican hip hop historian, and I'm working on a documentary on Latinos and the connection to hip hop. I need to speak to Krs One. I'm not.
Yo, listen,
Yo,
man. What people have to understand is that we've been doing this for eons, bro. And the reason why we've been doing this for eons, what we did with hip hop is the same thing that our ancestors been doing. We've been doing hieroglyphics. You know what I'm saying? Our indigenous family been doing hieroglyphics for eons, bro. And been telling stories. And the first instrument ever created was the drum. Okay. So what I'm saying with that is that's where the beat comes from, and that's what we did with hip hop. You know what I'm saying?
but see,
We took it and we used the same methods that our ancestors used. Storytelling with the hieroglyphics, you know what I'm saying? The graffiti, all that is what we did. And the dancing, that's a culture. But that culture always existed among us.
yes,
And we just did that out of our instincts because it's in us already. See, we didn't have shit. We had burned down buildings, mad gangs. You know what I'm saying? I'm a baby nomad. You know what I'm saying?
I'm a baby nomad.
Yeah, my cousins were nomads. You know what I'm saying? They had the
But
nomads.
it's nothing wrong with that, brother. But see,
Well, no, right, exactly. And let me tell you something. All that was gangs were created in New York. Gangs were created for protection from the police and all that
thank
shit.
you.
Okay, we had to get together, make a gang, and of course, later on with the COINTEL Pro, we started going against each other. But it was really created for us to defend ourselves from the police because they were abusing us. You know what I'm saying?
But this is it right here. We always nomads.
Okay.
Nomads.
Exactly.
Can I
But
intervene?
let me explain something to y'all because we got a lot of Tyriakians on here. It might be the same person. So I don't care if you don't like it. You're going to stay on here long as Sabir Bey say stay on here. And what I want you to do is share this to Tariq Nasheed or any FBA. Tariq really hurt you. No, I'm not hurt. Is anybody? Hold up. Is anybody on this feed hurt?
Nope.
So the person that's hurt is the one that's keep commenting instead of coming on the feed or sharing it to him. That's who's the hurt person because I can take pressure. I can take pain. You can bring all of it. So you're the hurt one for staying on the feed, right? Instead of going to go get the person, the Pied Piper that's misleading you. Because there ain't nothing heard about me. I've been shot up too many times. That don't even faze me anymore. So let me explain something else to y'all. Like he just said, all of this is old. If it wasn't for us, this is called a lute or a oud guitar. African. This is called an oud guitar. Look it up. Go price OUD for you people that need the spelling. Oud guitar. If it wasn't for this, you wouldn't even have country music. I told you all this is hip hop. Oud means wood, but it's called the lute. And there's a brother by the name of Zadia. Zadia called the Blackbird. Go look up Zadia. I was in Cordoba, Spain. His name is Zadia. So Zadia was playing the oud. Oh, that's African. Go look up and see how much a guitar like this costs. It's called oud. I know you will. But one of your people may look at it and go run and so tell somebody they're gonna repeat it instead of saying, "Well, contact Sabir Bey. Let's put my email up here." It's okay.
Sabir, I just wanna, if you don't mind, I really want to set a couple things,
brother.
Very
Let me say this to you, brother. I hear you, but I need you to stay on what we're talking about, bro. Because
I'm gonna stay on subject. I was seeing a couple comments that I do want to address.
Okay.
First, on this conversation in matters of hip hop and matters of Western Hemisphere music, be it indigenous or Afro descendancy, let's keep in mind that Caribbean is American and Caribbean is part of Black America. Let's just focus on that concept.
That's right.
Number two, Severe, I just posted a link. I don't know if you could play it for a quick moment. This is
I'm not putting the links, brother.
Okay.
Because I have a role right
can
now.
You? I'll share it on the chat. Anybody can see it. This is a traditional song from Indigenous because people were asking, what did Indigenous sing and dance, etc. Well, yeah, they did, and this is one of my people in Costa Rica. I'm gonna put it on the. It's already on the private chat, but I'll put it on the public chat. And the other point I wanted to really make was Puerto Ricans are U.S. citizens for a long time. Puerto Rico is a Caribbean Latin American culture, but its people are currently under the territorial control and the colonial control of the United States. Like it or not like it, Puerto Ricans are U.S. citizens.
Right. But you know one thing, the Puerto Ricans, what they did, which America is still pissed off about it, we never gave our flag.
Never gave
Exactly.
the flag.
Yeah.
Yep.
And let me just say for the Puerto Ricans on the floor, Puerto Rico libre, carajo. Puerto Rico libre, carajo.
That's right. But that's that Jones Act.
That's what is act, brother. They should look up
the Jones Act.
Okay, so let me explain this to these people, because a lot of these FBA people and keep typing and scared to come on the feed. I would love to go head to head with you. Trust me, I got the energy right about now. But the weird part is, they say they never tell white people that. Have you ever seen anybody from the FBA go up against any Jew? Did Tariq Nasheed ever go up against or speak about any Jew or go against any Jew? Did Tariq Nasheed? Now I'm saying this because y'all keep saying these things. When he go into the courtroom, let me tell you what he says. Yes, sir. No, sir. No, your honor. Yes, your honor. Am I lying? I never went and got a white cop. I never sued no brother. I never went to the white man to go sue my brother either. Okay. If I have an issue with my brothers, like on here, I'm gonna call Ty, Marco, anybody that's on his feet, or I'll come live and just say, here, this is the issue I have with you. Right. So this is how I am. So I don't run to the white man and ask for nothing.
That's the way we always handle things back in the days. You know what I'm saying? Like we were saying, face to face.
In the day.
Face to face.
And this is what you just said of me about social media now. Everybody want to be a social media sensation now, right? So this is the crazy part. I told people this story, and I said this to Brother Marco. Hey, if you say, what's a straw man argument? Come on my feet and tell me what a straw man argument is. Come on, because I doubt if you know law. But let's see this 1 second. Let me see if this person can come on my feed and tell me what is a straw man's argument. Let's put the link up here. Why does this keep coming up here? I'm trying to get rid of this. So give me 1 second. I'm trying to get rid of this. I want to know, what is a straw man's argument? Do you know something about law that I don't know about? Because I studied law for a long time. You already know this, right? So why does this keep coming up here? Hold on, I'm trying to get rid of something, y'all. So bear with me. I want to know what's a straw man. This is the crazy part. They use words like tethers and plebiscites and don't even know what those words is. So I want you to go look up the word and tell me, what does a straw man argument sound like? So let me help them out 1 second. I need for one of them to tell me, seriously, what is a straw man's argument? Either you want to pick up this law dictionary, I mean, I do have a couple of more, or you want to pick up this law dictionary and tell me what you want. Or you could pick up Ballantyne's, Black's Law, Bouvier's.
Do that, Sabir Bey, do that have to do with the straw man?
Listen, the straw. Let me explain to y'all what straw man is.
Right, I know what it is. Go ahead.
A straw man is your name in all caps.
Exactly.
It's like a front person.
All right. You saying straw man or strong man?
I don't know. He said straw man. I think he said the straw man.
Okay.
I think that's what he said.
Okay.
The crazy part, right? So the weird part is they don't show you, because I can pull out stuff ungodly out my behind. But we're not really talking about that. And this is why they're in their feelings. Let me make this clear for you. Yes, my sister, Turtle Island. Yes, I am the wrong one you want to play with.
And also Abdiyala. Strawman argument, simply explained, is the attempt of saying I refuted an argument by presenting something completely different that is not under discussion. That's basically it. Yeah.
That's what they said. So,
sorry, I couldn't resist this, Albert.
No, I got, brother. I have a video called "The Overstanding of Language and Law" I did in 2001. They must think, again, I just walked into this yesterday. I didn't just walk into this yesterday. I did this for over 20
me neither.
years. So the crazy part is that when you present this information to people, they get in their feelings. Oh, I hate that nigga. Because what happens, the persons who's saying, I told you, look up the word plebiscite. Look up the word tether. Tether means something that's tied. Severe is not tied. Right. So a plebiscite is a people's vote. That's what plebiscite means. People's vote. So the crazy part is, if I'm wrong, then bring it. The Wizard of Oz. But let me explain some more to y'all. What happened back in the 70s? You know what good movie y'all should watch? It's called The Warriors. Oh my God. I don't get this yet. Y'all should really go watch the movie Warriors. That story is really about the Zulu Nation too, if y'all really paid it any attention. When they was bringing the gangs together, what it is, we so divided. When Cyrus stood up there, it said we outnumber the police. Remember that part in Warriors? And what happened, one person shot and made one group go against the other group again. Y'all not learning the lessons yet?
Who's typing?
Huh?
Somebody's
Oh,
typing.
that's me. Sorry, my bad. I thought I was in
I
mute.
know you're excited, brother, but come on, man. You got to mute your mic, brother, before you do this, okay?
Yeah, my bad, my bad.
Can I chime in a minute?
Sure.
But
What happened?
Can I respond to that? Push. I'm sorry.
Hold on, somebody said they want to say something. I don't know who this is, but go ahead, family. The first person that was on here.
Yeah, he just went off. Like, you know, his mic went off.
Turn your mic back on, family.
Okay.
Yeah. Sorry about that.
I'm
I
here.
apologize.
Go ahead, bro.
I just want
to muted.
No, listen. We got two people, brother. Derek, chill. I mean, is it Derek?
One at a time. One at a time.
One at a time, people. Because I'm trying to, you know. But go ahead, brother. The first brother. I don't know who was. I don't know if that was Derek or not.
Your mic went off. Your mic went off.
Yeah, Derek. I'm trying to. Yeah, can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yes, sir, bro.
Okay. Yeah, it just keeps going off. So I'm just trying to. So I chimed in a little late, just trying to see I saw the conversation about KRS and the video. I actually just did a video on the channel showing what he said. Just did a live about an hour ago. Tariq came into the live. I did a review of Microphone Check. I'm on his radar because they call me the colonizer. I'm Dr. Cologne. So I'm the dude that is heavy bringing the facts that Puerto Ricans. I'm from the Bronx. I saw it since '75. So these dudes don't like the fact that I'm saying what I'm saying. And there's a guy I'm dealing with named Al Pizarro from the Bronx as well, who's trying to connect me with Chris
I know who he is.
because I know Chris
You know who he
wants
is. Marco know
us
who he
to
is, bro.
speak. Yeah, so I speak to Al. So Al just spoke to me yesterday. He said, I'm going to try and get in touch with KRS. So I saw this and I thought maybe somehow, because you said Chris is saying the Puerto Ricans need to step up. Well, I'm that dude stepping up.
There's
So,
another one on here too, brother. We got Marco on here.
Yeah, I'm Supreme.
He's Supreme.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I know you, bro.
Oh, pleasure to meet you, bro. I don't know you.
Likewise, but I think we met before. Colon. I think yeah.
So this is the thing what I love, right? Because when I was talking to Chris earlier today, he was like, because he didn't know nothing about this bull crap. He was like, what? Who? Like he was dumbnified, right? He's like, what?
Yeah.
Like I said, where you at? He said, I'm in Baltimore, grade, do a lecture. I said, cool. I said, I'm gonna do a video on this, but I don't do the connection no more with Chris or anybody because it's a whole messy thing, people. So I could give you Simone's information. I can't give out his number, but I will bring it to his attention, but I can't make him do it because he's very like mad busy. He's on the East Coast. But the crazy part is that being around Chris for so long and knowing this and being around Africa Bambaataa for so long, like we know, and I lived on Elder Avenue in the Bronx, right off the 6th train. So, but I'm from Philadelphia, but I live in LA. So living in the Bronx and seeing it for yourself, right? And see how Puerto Ricans say nigga more than we say nigga. Like I'm like, you are niggas. You do know that, right? They niggas. But the thing is that when you have someone new that comes in, right? Like my sister said, he's an informant that's doing what he's doing. He never come to my feed, brother. I've been around for a long time. As a matter of fact, for y'all that don't know, remember that Hidden Colors he did? For y'all to think I don't know. So this is me. That's me right there. That says Sabir Bey. Would that be Hidden Colors right there? So it's not that he don't know who I am. There it is. And I didn't get paid for that. But it's a lot of dirt that be going on, people. So this is why when I did this one, it was contracts written up. Who was going to get honor? Actually, got a royalty check 4 times out of a 4 times I think out of a year. Nobody gets royalty checks from Hidden Colors. So when I was doing what I was doing, and you don't go get a nobody to be in your film, you're going to go get a somebody to be in your film. So I've seen this thing shift, right? I've seen it shift. And since the coming of the YouTube, I've been doing radio before there was a YouTube, before there was an Instagram and all of it. because of YouTube, it made niggas tough to talk tough on social media. Because what did we say earlier, Marco? At one time, you had to go see a nigga, right? And you see a nigga wherever he was at, you get checked. You can be tough all you want behind social media.
That's it,
right? So what Krs One told me is to go get Fable. I said, damn, I need to reach out to Fable. I don't even have Fable's number no more. And I called Marco. It's like, Marco, I got to get in contact with Fable. Well, Fable's a new dude. Well, Lord Jamal is new too. But you had Lord Jamal inside there. See, Lord Jamal is a new dude too. He's an 80s dude like us, right? But how you going to get him and don't get Bam or Krs One? Or matter of fact, Curtis Blow got one coming out too, y'all. Did y'all know? Curtis Blow got one coming out on hip hop. And it's been, you know how long ago Curtis Blow did this video? I think it was 1991. Straight up. 1991. But let me introduce y'all to who Fable is. Y'all keep typing. I keep trying to tell you, you're going to hurt your feelings. Give me 1 second. Let's play Fable. Now, where's Fable at? Let's go to Fable. Get your feelings hurt. That's why you got to want to see.
When I return to Spanish Harlem, the only place that I call I won't be met with no parade, but I expect to see some changes made when I return. Hey.
It would either fight because of for territory, or if not territory, see who's over who.
I started dancing out in the public, I would say around 1980, 81. I started learning a dance called popping, or what we called electric boogie back then, which is a robotic dance form. I started here in Spanish Harlem. Spanish Harlem was a real different place compared to now. As far back as I could remember, there was always some kind of music being played outside, graffiti on the walls. Basically, we went from dancing for free in the streets for the fun of it to performing in neighboring states. From neighboring states, I went to Montreal. That was my first international trip. Montreal to Europe, Europe to South America, to Brazil, Central America, to Cuba, to Asia, to Japan, to Palestine. I mean, we basically toured the world. Now, our next trip to Europe, or our next trip to Central America, the kids were already engaged. They were already actively participating in these dance forms. We started doing music videos. We came out in major motion pictures like Flashdance, Beat Street, etc. We invaded the world of theater and produced a couple of the first hip-hop musicals. One is So What Happens Now. The other one was the first off-Broadway hip-hop musical called Jam on the Groove. We won some awards along the way, the Bessie Awards for choreography, etc. We performed for the president. I mean, all sorts of different prestigious opportunities that came through. What people fail to understand is that when the rap industry sort of hijacked the word hip hop and started creating these lyrics.
So ladies, do you want to roll my Mercedes? Turn around.
Misogynistic lyrics and promoting, gang violence and thug life. We, in fact, had already been so far ahead in being progressive and trying to use this culture to uplift ourselves and what have you, that we were totally at odds with what most people perceived hip hop to be. There's the real culture, the real hip hop grassroots culture, and then there's the multi-billion-dollar industry that pretty much has its own existence separate from us. It was always a struggle, and of course, any artist knows that You never know when you're gonna get your next check, your next opportunity, when you're gonna land your next audition. The reason why hip hop is so infectious, and I'm talking about the positive aspects of it, is that it's a celebration of life. It's all about rhythm and feeding your soul and having a voice, because a voice is power. A lot of people are voiceless, and actually the dancers, I think, were the first ones who were able to really speak to them, because it's a universal language. I truly love dancing. For me, it's like my soul just, expanding. I love to see the joy that it brings to people. I love to teach. I love to watch other people sort of go through the process of sort of finding aspects of themselves through movement or through art or through hip hop.
This is hip hop, right?
I believe that the true essence of hip hop is at a jam, is at a function where it's interactive, where you can go and find a protege, you can find a kid that you can teach, or a kid will come to you and look for a mentor. Hey, can you teach me some of those moves? This is where the real deal happens, and it's an actual communal gathering, a powwow, if you will, where people are exchanging their styles, in friendly competition, etc. That's what hip hop truly is. For me, it's fascinating just to think that something that I did in my pastime in Spanish Harlem or in the Bronx, not only has become a global phenomenon, has become like this billion-dollar industry. Who would have thunk?
I'm a product of a culture they call hip-hop. When you got it like black, you don't stop until the hip-hop, you don't stop until the hip-hop, you don't stop until the hip-hop, you don't stop. Come on, hip-hop, and you don't stop until the hip-hop, you don't stop until the hip-hop, you don't stop until the hip-hop, you don't stop. Come on, hip-hop, and you don't stop.
Hey, brother Marco, I swear, bro, listen, if you already know I know hip-hop, right? Any of these dudes who would ever want that smoke with me with hip hop, believe me, I will give it to you straight with no chaser. I don't hate nobody. There's not a hateful bone in Sabir Bey's body, but you got to stop listening to these lying, stealing content niggas that's on social media.
Right. I mean, but it's going to happen. It's going to happen.
Believe me. If you know half the stuff that I know and the people that I know in hip hop, like, and somebody said Lord Jamal got it. His mother was from Guinea. It don't matter.
Guyanese
mother.
Say he's Guyanese. But the thing is this, though. The thing is this. A lot of people are getting caught with the labels that's been put on us, and it's the same way that automatically causes separation, because people are gonna think, because you from Jamaica and I'm from Guyanese, and you from Puerto Rico, or you from the Philippines. That doesn't mean a motherfucking thing, bro.
No.
You know what I'm saying? That doesn't mean a motherfucking thing. And that's what people want to do. They want to hold a title, or they want to use word game and feel like, because, you know what I'm saying, now, you this, you that. You had nothing to do with this. And it's not how things work, man. You know what I mean? It's like, I keep saying it. We are destroying ourselves, man.
Yes,
with our own histories, we're doing it to ourselves because we do it to each other. And we got to stop that shit, man.
And what it is that we allowing someone that don't know nothing about hip hop to pimp the hell out of this.
But that's what happened with hip hop. That a lot of people got involved. At first, they didn't want nothing to do with it. They were dissing us, and then when they saw, hold up, we can make money with this shit, they jumped in. So now all these motherfuckers are writing books. All these motherfuckers are getting involved with hip hop, like they know what time it is when they don't.
Maybe I can give them something. Maybe I can give them how about they can read Krs One's Gospel Hip Hop that took me 15 years to read. I'm telling you, go read the Gospel Hip Hop.
Mm-hmm.
And can I add something that the brother was saying, really important? One, that attitude where we see this.
All Moors, baby. All Moors. No doubt. Right. Go ahead.
Okay, so that attitude that the brother was saying is what we call in Latin America the gringo attitude. That attitude of thinking the only valid American enough is the one born in the United States. The only black enough in the Western Hemisphere, valid enough, is the one in the United States. The only true indigenous is the one in the United States. That type of attitude that then in turn tells the rest of us in America that we are not valid enough, that we don't have, that there isn't enough sense to the rest of us, it divides, it creates a division. And that division has unfortunately manifested through the United States citizens way via xenophobia. And we see that represented not only in the hip hop, but in the music in general.
Yo, can I ask you a question? Yo, you come from Costa Rica, right? Costa Rica, right?
Costa Rica, Tico.
Right. You know Image?
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't know him personally, but I know of him. Yes.
You see how hip hop is, y'all? Do you see what he just did? Brothers that don't even know each other, but in hip hop, we know each other. See how that works? Damn.
Around the world.
But this is the thing that people don't understand about what hip hop is. I told you, hip hop is universal. Hip hop has its own culture. You take the culture and you cultivate the cult, and it becomes a culture. So I'm gonna play something for y'all. I think it was last year I did with Krs One. Let me play this for y'all 1 second, okay? If you want this video, I think I sent this to you, Marco, and no, it's not free, people. I think I sent this to you, but let me share something with y'all. I did in 2022. Damn. Let me show you something. Pay attention. I'm not gonna play all of it for it's about 2 hours and some change. But if y'all want it, you can email me and I can email this to you. But look, knowledge versus is a trademark, y'all. Let's have some knowledge versus with some people. So that is trademarked if you look it up. So that's mine. So we can have a knowledge versus with anybody. Pay attention. This is my Baba Smalls and Krs. About this.
Gather round. Oh yeah.
Okay, James Small. Krs One.
What's on YouTube?
Think bigger.
This is about life. Real life.
No, Smalls, you can go ahead and talk, Smalls. Go ahead, brother Smalls. Can
you hear me?
Yes. Let brother Smalls talk. Go ahead, brother Smalls. We ain't got to wait on Chris. Let's go. Let's talk about it. Come on. This is my spiritual father right here, y'all. Baba James Smalls.
No, I'm gonna be his uncle because he almost as old as me. So his wisdom is so up there. But
he said, "Hold up, this is gonna come back on." He's in the car. What happened? He's in the car. He's going to explain what happened.
The clearest because I'm sitting in a car at a train station waiting for my wife. But you know, that's my world. But when we think, what area you want to become, we start with Carter G, who all of his work tells us that we're ignorant of truth. We're ignorant of history. We're ignorant of a knowledge of ourselves. And unless we correct that, you can forget about talking about freedom because you're just playing, you know? So he tells us that one of the biggest weapons the enemy has was that weapon that cuts you off from your history, cuts you off from your legacy, cuts you off from your ancestral truth. And if you don't restore that, you don't have the tools to fight him back. You know, you're just playing with his little stuff. You may sound good, but you don't know what the hell you're talking about.
Yeah. Hold up. We're not done.
But go back to the language in which we're speaking, because the language in which we're speaking, the words that we're choosing to define our reality is giving us the reality itself. So, our ancestors, I mean, again, I just breeze over this. They didn't speak English, French, Spanish, Portuguese. No. We didn't speak none of that. And because we don't have a direct connection to our language today, it doesn't mean that we cannot communicate with our ancestors.
I disagree with you, Fred. We do have a direct connection.
Oh, bring it.
I remember when you first came under attack, you and the group, because you were bringing the language is the music. And those who understand that the language is the music, because it's vibration, and the vibration that has come to us through work song, spiritual song, ragtime, blues, jazz, rhythm and blues, and hip hop. We never lost the language. He knew what he had to fight, and he had to kill the musician that understood the real language.
Yes.
And one of the brothers who taught me, Dr. Ken McIntyre, I don't know whether you remember Ken McIntyre.
Oh, yeah.
He's married to Dr. Shashi McIntyre.
Shashi
Ken,
McIntyre's husband, no doubt.
right, hell of a jazz artist. And he taught us in the Sons of Africa, trying to help us focus polyrhythms. I didn't know what the hell polyrhythms was.
He's always
And
talking about that.
he told me, I'm going to split your brain, right? And so we sat at this table, and we tapped out one beat with the right hand when we thought we had that. We tapped out another beat with the left hand when we thought we had those two going. We tapped out a third beat with the right foot, and then tapped. You damn near went crazy. Okay?
Wow.
Now, this is something I know come easy to you as a musician, but most people don't even understand the concept of polyrhythm in Black people. And I'll end with this. If you ever watch us dancing, stand a white person, they're the best dancer they got, stand a Black person there. When the Black person is listening to his music, he can move both his arms to one rhythm, his other arm to another rhythm, his leg to another rhythm, parts of his body. So he's moving all these parts simultaneously. But white folks have to move them one at a time. Okay? If he goes fast enough, you think he's in rhythm, but he's moving them one at a time. But the African is moving all of these body parts all at the same time. This concept, polyrhythm, is a great part of the language system that is our music, that over generations, we can still hold an African spiritual conversation and never utter a linguistic word.
Ooh, you ate paella before, right?
Oh, yeah.
You know that's a Moorish dish. Paella.
Of course, no, of course. Come on, you know. Yeah, come on. And they got different verb. Look, I was a tourist. I had the vegetarian paella.
So
And
so I think on the record, if y'all want this, you can email me. I have the whole video. It's 2 hours and 20 something minutes from 2022. So imagine putting this together with all of these great freaking minds, B. Somebody said we can self-identify. Let me make this clear for y'all. I'm from Philadelphia. Find me a Black flag anywhere. You can go down to the Parkway in Philadelphia and see every nation's flag down on the Parkway. You can go to the Kennedy Center in Washington, D.C. and see every flag. You can go to Chicago in O'Hara Airport and see every nation's flag inside that damn airport.
Can I,
the Black one.
Can I say a quick joke?
Sure.
When he said paella, so we say pa él, pa nosotros, pa vosotros, pa todos. Because the joke is in Spanish, when you say paella, yeah, you can be referring to the food plate, but you can also be saying, if you say correctly, you're saying for her.
Well, this is the thing.
Sorry, I had to do the joke. I had to go to the joke. I'm sorry, it's stupid. It's just pa ti, pa nosotros, pa todos.
So this is the paella, people. Everything that you're using. So this is, I eat paella, and for the record, paella means leftovers, people. It's called Moorish paella. So paella means leftovers. So you use an Arabic word every time, but in Arabic it's called bayaka or something. Pronounce it. I may be pronouncing it wrong. It's bayaka. It means leftovers. The Moors brought the paella. That's all paella means, is leftovers, people. That's it. We did. That's culture right there. Paella is not Spanish, it's Moorish. Even down to the soft drinks from Arabic. Soft drinks is Arabic. Sorbet is also Arabic, or sherbet is Arabic. I can't pronounce that word, but ayata. What is that? What's that drink?
Which drink?
Mexicans drink.
Horchata?
Yeah, that's Moorish too. Look it up. Look up that. So this is what we do, people. I told you.
Just FY, I'm sorry, but I am the word paella. Paella, paella. Actually, it's original. The term itself is derived from the Latin patella, which means
I know that, brother, but I just went back to where it came from. It's an Arabic word. I just gave the word.
It's the combination of both, yeah.
Okay, but it's before Spanish, the Arabic. It meant left. That's all paella means, is leftover. So it's spelled. I maybe pronounced it. I had it. Go watch my video. I did it the other day. It's bayaka. Look up the Arabic word for paella. You'll actually will see it. So what it means is it means leftovers, because of the whole story behind that. So every time we say we have leftovers, you're using Arabic. Every time you say sherbet, you're using Arabic. Every time you're using medical tools, it's Arabic. The tools in the hospital is for Muslims. If you study Ibn Sina, I'm gonna put this name in here for y'all. And I told you I could do a lecture on no matter which one. Ibn Sina is the father of medicine. Now, what you're going to see is them taking his name from Sina to Avicenna. When you research this, go into the hospitals and ask the medical doctor about Ibn Sina. Or matter of fact, you can YouTube Ibn Sina, or you can get with me, and then I can explain to who Ibn Sina is, Ibn Khaldun is, Averroes, Abbas ibn Finas, the first person that flew. These are the things that we should be teaching our people to empower them. The oldest university in the world is by a woman. These are the things that we should be teaching our people. That's how you empower the masses of the people. That's how you do it. So if you're not teaching, this is Krs One that's on a panel we did in Louisville, Kentucky. Imagine, brother, you got to mute your mic or something, brother. Come on, that typing is really
damn, Sam, sorry, I keep on forgetting to do that.
So this is Taj Tariq Bey, Abdullah Bey, and Krs One and I. So imagine having these people in this room at that time. Imagine what the power was in that room at that particular time. History on masonry, history on the Moors, knowledge and law. This is what we were doing. So these dudes don't want that. They bring these people in to use them as Pied Pipers. That's what they're doing. But if we teach the people who we are, right? If we truly teach the people who they are, we're all the same people. We're one. We're one. Just different cultures. We're one. Different cultures. That's it. These cats don't show you nothing. They just tell you and y'all just fall for it. What book have they ever picked up? And that was my newspaper in 2003. I've been had this newspaper out. I had these conversations. But again, the conscious people are the ones that say, oh, don't bring him over here. Oh, don't tab. That's a tether. Nah, brother, I'm not tied to nobody. Sabir Bey is not tied. But if you put me in a room with any of them tomorrow, I'm going to show you how good I truly am. And you can pick your poison. Pick the poison. Which one you want? Because I got masses of books I sit on the floor with, baby. That's what I do. I go through everything and show you. They don't show you nothing. So if you want to go against me, you will definitely lose playing with me. Okay? I'm not even calling his museum phony. See, this is the thing. I got what y'all saying, but that's not Sabir Bey. Because if Sabir Bey said, I'm a hater, and I don't hate nobody because hate is not in my heart. Truth is what we're supposed to stand on. Let me give you the principles before we go. The principle that we stand on is love, truth, peace, freedom, and justice. That's it. So if you think whoever you think is that good, then put your pennies together right now and have it set up tomorrow and email me right there. So I got my elder on here, but I'm gonna let him say something real quick before we go. And if you want that video with Krs One and James Smalls, you can definitely email me right there. Okay, brother, are you there, my brother? Shadow, what's up? I can't hear you. Gotta unmute your mic, brother.
Yeah, man, give thanks. You hear me now?
Yes, sir. Loud and clear.
Man, I told you you was gonna come out
shining as gold. Brother, this wasn't even prepared, brother.
What I really want to say is, and I'm gonna keep it very short, man. It's no disrespect to anyone on the panel. If you remember, everything that you're saying is correct. And I can mirror that effect because when we was breakdancing, popping, breaking, crip walking, all of this stuff, we went overseas and we taught them dudes how to do it. Now they doing it better than us.
So you always want to make something better than what it is.
Yeah, man.
You add on.
Yeah, man. So what I'm really trying to say right now, man, is you're on fire. And the last time I spoke to you, man, I said, yeah, you're burning in fire right now, but when you're gonna come out black as a motherfucker, but when they dust you off, you're gonna be gold.
Hey man,
you see? Yeah, man.
You ever hear that song, Don't Push Me to because I'm too close to the edge? That song
Yeah,
is
man.
good. So if you push me, you're gonna really push me. So I'm fine with it, brother. I don't get on here. I don't have no hate in my bones with nobody. But if you want to talk about truth and cite your sources with some facts, I'm with it. So y'all, they can take this to whoever needs to hear this, family. I'm good. I guarantee you, they would never want to come at me. They would say something about me, but they would never come on my feed or invite me on that feed. So I'm fine with it, brother. But I thank you. And Marco, I want to thank you too, brother. Tariq, I want to thank you calling all the way from China. So this is hip hop. Let me make this clear before I go. Hip hop's a culture. You take the coat and you cultivate the culture, and then you become hip hop culture. Cultivate it, take the coat, cultivate the coat, and it becomes a culture. Again, I'm from Philly. We say join. You follow me? Join is a cultural thing. We dress a certain way in hip hop. Okay, so there is no black nation on the planet. If you think that I don't know what I'm talking about, put your little pennies together in the FBA, and I will come on your Zoom, your Clubhouse, and I will kill it. That's all I'm going to say. But I thank y'all so much. You can take it anywhere you want. My email is right there. But I'm going to close out with this, brother. Y'all ready? Let's go to hip hop. It's a movement. I thank y'all so much. Hear it out on X, y'all. On X. Hear it out on X, baby. It's a movement.
Word up, all the way from the Bronx. LBC, what's up? Let's do this. It's a movement. Let's go. Here we go. I'ma prove it. Let's go. Here we go. Krs One. Let's go. Here we go. On the G, little I. Let's go. Here we go. It's a movement. Let's go. Here we go. I'ma prove it. Let's go. Here we go. Krs One. Radio waves making you behave like a slave. There's so many ways to enhance what you crave. Microchips and optic clips. Have you licking your lips with your eyes fixed on tempting fast whips? It's funny how we call cars whips. We slave for it. How many times will you be able to
hear it out?
You looking at an eclipse. Stay in the dark spot in front of the light. Shut your eyes quick. International KRS passing through. When you spell hip hop, the H is always capital. Here's what we have to do. It ain't hard to see. KRS, little I, Warren G. That's the power. Ain't no calm in me.
Let me stop you. Have you noticed this person stayed on there the whole time? You notice they stayed on there. Remember I said I'm gonna create the matrix and keep you on here until it's Sabir's time for you to get off. Sabir says it's time for you to go, but I thank you for staying on here. Okay, so watch the replay and please share this out on X. Gotta go.
They see the God in me, pardon me. In hip hop, your heart is free. What you telling me? KRS, LBC.
Peace, brother.
Let's go. Here we go. I'ma prove it. Let's go. Here we go. KRS One. Let's go. Here we go. On the G, little let's go. Here we go. It's a movement. Let's go. Here we go. I'ma prove it. Let's go. Here we go. KRS One.
South Bronx, Southside Bronx, boogie down to my G-Funk Productions. Mic check 1, 2, move a little something. Stomping with my peeps, hip hop, declaration of peace. Street movement,
let's go, here we go.
Let's keep it music,
let's go, here we go.
I'ma prove it,
let's go.
Daddy want it, bring it.
Beat with hip hop,
let's go, here we go.
International income, somewhere in the suite, watching Ichiro hit and runs. Life is sweet, I take it back where I'm from. Knowledge rules supreme over nearly everyone. It's a shame how we caught up in the material lifestyle, and our next generation living wild. It's time for discipline, time for listening to this declaration of hip hop. Prisoning.
It's a movement. Let's go. I'ma prove it. Let's go. Here we go. KRS One. Let's go. Here we go. On the G, little I. Let's go. Here we go. It's a movement. Let's go. Here we go. I'ma prove it. Let's go. Here we go. KRS One. Speaking on the home. Speaking on the home.
Simple, my kitchen is a virus. US to Japan, sample, of course, Kakumeiji. Well, MG, gotta turn out the beat. Krs One, of course, Kai Shingeki. 譲れないこの 席晴天の霹靂リリリラリリリラリで HipHop 西も東も左も右も限界を超え破壊しかける境界線パン不動的な流行の中に堂々と佇む HipHop 魂焦がす言霊に自由を与えに地に降り立った守護神言葉遊びの羅列陳列戦実現実知る手がかり What you tell me Little I and an LC
It's a movement, let's go, here we go. I'ma prove it, let's go, here we go. KRS One, let's go, here we go. On the G, little I, let's go, here we go. It's a movement, let's go, here we go. I'ma prove it, let's go, here we go. Speaking on the home, speaking on the home. Little I, let's go, here we go. It's a movement, let's go, here we go. I'ma prove it, let's go, here we go. KRS One, let's go, here we go. On the G, little I, let's go.
I could do this all freaking week long, baby, and kill it. Don't try to test me, baby. And spell hip hop the right way. It's capital HIP, capital HOP. Okay? So I thank y'all so much. If y'all have X, please share this out. And if you want the thing with Krs One and James Smalls and I, please holler at your boy. My email is up there. Thanks, my brother Marco. Thanks, my brother Dre. He's kind of quiet on here. I thank y'all so much, but I gotta go.
Peace, Tyreek. I mean, peace, Sabe.
Peace. Share the videos, yo.
For sure. That was dope.